Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dusty, and today's video is an art voiceover. I posted on my Instagram what you guys wanted to see, and this one won. So, hope you enjoy. Okay guys, I started out taking my small Faber-Castell pen and just outlining what I already had sketched. I sketched it on camera, but I decided to cut it out for length purposes. The video was already 10 minutes long, so I didn't think I should leave that in there. I know people get bored and stuff, so I didn't want to make it too long or too boring. I don't usually fine line my art pieces before I do them, but today I wanted to just to try and spice it up a little bit. I'm not the best at fine lining, as you can see, but it's just because I'm not practiced in it. I enjoy it, but it's just not, I don't usually do it, because I don't usually do cartoon style artwork. Here I'm just erasing the pencil marks. Oh, today's piece, if you didn't get it by the watercolor in the corner, is a watercolor piece. Now I'm just taking a brown and going over the tree. This isn't all I'm doing to it, but this is just the first layer. The tree's done, I'm mixing colors, and I'm working on the background. It's supposed to be sort of a creepy theme, so I wanted to do it red to like give off some creepy vibes. I don't know. You'll see later whenever I finish the moon why I did the background red. I started out just doing a very light color all over it, and then going on later with darker shades, purples, red, like really dark reds, stuff like that, less watered down colors. That way it gave a more gradient effect and it wasn't just the same color all over. It's lighter close to the moon and it's darker the farther away you get. I realize now that if the moon's behind the tree shouldn't be this light, but I don't think I was thinking about that whenever I was painting it, so it's okay. Mixing more colors. I tried to cut all of that out, but I guess I missed some. Just going in with a darker red. Blending. My biggest problem is probably blending. The watercolors I have aren't the best brand. Like, they're just the Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby, so they're not the best at blending. I'm hoping to get some better ones for Christmas, though. Going in with a slightly darker color. No, not slightly. A lot darker color. Now that I've got the lighter one laid down, and I'm just showing here that it's darker away from the moon and it's lighter towards the moon. I spend a lot of time on the red background. While we're still on the red, I want to know what you guys want to see in my videos. Oh wait, we're on purple now. It's okay, I'll get to that in a minute. What do you guys want to see in future videos? Do you want to see more art? Do you want to see some music? Do you want to see something completely different? Let me know. I'm not sure what you guys want, so just let me know in the comments. Okay, back to the art piece. I'm taking a purple here, and I'm just going over the heels to give it a darker effect than the sky. That's not all I do to it. I do more later on. You'll see that. But that's just like the base layer. I'm letting it dry before I add more. And I did it in the order that I did. That way the red could dry and I could go ahead and do another layer on the red. See, here I am going back in with a darker purple, just to give it a creepier effect, a more realistic, creepy effect. Going back in with a darker red now. To get that color, I mixed a red and a purple, and maybe a little bit of black. I can't remember. I tried not to use a whole lot of black because I didn't want the colors to dull any. I just wanted them to be darker, but I may have used a little bit. I can't remember for sure. I know I used some black in the hill, the hill thing, the mountain, but I'm not sure if I did in the red. Okay, now I'm going back into the tree and I'm adding some more layers to it, making it look more realistic. It didn't look realistic at all, even for a cartoon drawing before, so I'm adding the layers here just to kind of liven it up a little bit and make it not look so flat. Sorry for the camera being a little shaky here. My sister ran through and hit the camera, the tripod, so that's why it's like that. I tried to add a little knot in the tree. I'm not sure if I succeeded in that. I kind of gave up on it and just kind of blended it back into the tree after a little while. But you can kind of see where I tried that. Okay, here's where I'm doing the moon. I do several layers to the moon, so I don't finish it at that point. I just kind of add some stuff to it. A little sneak peek for you. Going back to the tree, adding some more layers because it still looked flat and I wasn't happy with it. I went in with an orangish brown. To try to add some different color to it, like a different color that wasn't there already, and then I went over it with the darker brown. Right, here's where we get to the moon. I don't know. I really like how I did the moon in this one. I forgot to paint the hole in the tire swing, so I went back and did that just then. Here I am painting the tire. I went in with the purple. It doesn't stay that bright throughout the painting. I do add shadow to it later, but this is just the base color I went in with. I wanted most things in this picture to have sort of at least a red tint to them. So the purple was mixed with red and blue, and the tree had some brown in it. But I tried not to use any blue, like pure blue in it, or yellow, because I wanted it to have a redder tint. Here I am going back over the hole because I still didn't make it dark enough. And I'm starting on the rope. I did not have a reference picture whenever I was doing the rope, so I just kind of did a rope from memory. Hope it looks okay. Here I am going back over the tire with a darker color, a darker purple. I think I did use black here. I know I did use black here because I couldn't get the purple dark enough with the red only, like the red and the blue only, so I did add some black. But that's okay, tires are black anyways, so. Going back over the tree. I realized after I signed it, I wanted the background to be darker. So I went back over the background after I had already signed it. Luckily, I used a pen that didn't smudge with ink, though, so it's all good. And here's the finished piece. I hope you like it. Hey guys, that was the video. I hope you like it. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And today's dad joke is... Did you hear the rumor about butter? No? Well, I'm not going to spread it. Okay, bye guys. See you next time.